Don't you just hate that noise? What's up, guys? Here we are. It's a Saturday. I'm working on this thing, and I'm gonna go get my other truck because I think this one is broken. Gotta trade it in, guys. Check engine light came on and I think it's dead. But really, I just need to do a little throttle adjustment. I just Googled, and apparently it's supposed to be at 0.60 volts at idle. So I was trying to achieve that, and it doesn't seem like it wants to go there. So now I'm thinking that was a joke post on a forum or something. Or I'm just going crazy. But anyway, here we go. S15 woo party day. Mike's perspective. Before you start thinking I'm crazy, look at this. It's actually kind of funny. I tried to adjust it a little bit, and now it's just going back between 59 and 61. So I don't know if that spot on the idle position, throttle position sensor is worn out or something, and that's why it does that, or it's just some weird thing. That's the way it works, voltage numbers and stuff. But the check engine light, which I thought was going to be something related to that, actually ended up being system 2 lean, bank 1, and a random misfire. But let's read these DTCs again. None for now, but I mean, that doesn't say much. I might take a minute now and do a little more research on the internet where that's supposed to be, but it's running pretty good. To get it to 0.60 volts, in quotes, I had to turn the throttle screw out quite a bit, so I didn't even think it was gonna run, but it's running pretty good. Wow, responsive. Snappy now. Maybe it needed that for a while because it's been like 2 or 3 full turns in for a long time. You just adjust this little screw right here. Huh. Well, we'll try that out and see how that goes, but we'll call this fixed for now and worry about the other black GMC. I also think I might have just had gas and gas in the tank, water in the gas tank being exposed like this in the box. The piece of cardboard I had to cover it, it blew away and it's all exposed. All right, so we out here, as they say. Sonic staying, chilling, getting a little sun for once. And the new truck that I came here to get, well, it's not new. That was just my crappy clickbait thumbnail video idea that my truck had a check engine light and I was getting a new truck, but we're just starting the S15. So putting some air in the tires, putting a battery in it. These guys already got her in there.
We do.
Do you know all the secrets of doing that?
This is, yeah, you hook up.
There's lots of secrets to all kinds of things with this truck.
Yeah.
But we're gonna put a little more air in the tires, get it started, and do a cold start burnout. All right, so the first step is to get the compressor going back there and get some air in this thing so it's not on the ground. I don't like starting it when it's laid out all the way, especially on an uneven surface, because, you know, pulleys could touch the ground or who knows. So let's see if that works. Oh, we have compressor. Sounds quiet for some reason. Maybe just because I haven't heard it in a while. Sounds a little lame. I just hope it's working right, but we'll let that do its thing for just a little bit, just enough not to kill the battery. Fill up this tire and then we'll get her started. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, we might have to start it just to get her filling the tanks, because the battery's probably going to die before we get enough. I don't think anything is going to hit the ground, but yeah, here we go. Let's try starting this beast. Wow, that torque converter is a lot looser sounding than I remember. So much for putting this thing away, ready to run.
Hey, something sounds loose.
Yeah.
You got fuel pressure? I think you're missing a relay or something.
Yeah, possibly. Realized there wasn't a fuel pump relay. I'm gonna try air up a little. Oh yeah. Listen to that torque converter rattle. injectors aren't even loud. It's amazing.
No lifter tick at least.
This is the best LS engine that's, well, that's the key. I was about to say, it never had an oil change, and that's how you keep them mint, guys. Just throw them in, don't change the oil ever, and they cold start like this after 6 months with no lifter tick. And never take them apart. That might have helped with this scenario too. Usually these things lifter tick like crazy on cold start. Well, winter cold start, but you can hear the injectors. You guys can probably hear better in the video, all the little ticks and noises.
Oh, it's just spinning the fucking tire. Yeah. Whoa. What'd you stop for? Let's go. Stinky.
Definitely don't want to give her too much, being that we just pulled it out of the bush there. But I'm excited to drive this thing again. Like the power to weight ratio in this truck and the one wheel peel, it feels like it's super fast. I mean, it's decently quick in the corridor. I don't know what it'd run, maybe like an 11, high 11, 12 if I could get it to leave half decent, but it's just very responsive. I mean, that's half throttle, and it's like just squealing that one tire. Good times. And the brakes do work. I guess I should have checked that a little sooner. They feel very stiff. Almost forget you got manual brakes in this thing. If you guys aren't aware, this thing has a 5.3, completely stock besides like an intake tube, cold air intake, the headers to make it fit, and a 3.5 inch single custom exhaust that Rob made for me basically. And it's pretty good. It has a 4L60 that I haven't exploded yet. In a light truck like this with the one wheel peel and small tire, it's kind of unlikely to explode. It works well. I mean, it cruises real nice down low like this. You can barely hear the truck. There's no drone really. It has 373 rear gears in the rear axle. Hopefully that torque converter doesn't rip through the floor and take off my feet right now. Ready? Holy shit, guys. I let off because I was starting to think that was getting ridiculous, but that was the longest fucking power skid I've done in my life. One wheel, mind you. But she just kept going straight. We're gonna have to turn around and look at that. That's awesome. Something in the back of my mind is definitely that these tires are very old and very bald, and I want to drive this truck back to the city tonight, so I didn't want to explode the tire. Hell yeah, brother. That's pretty good. Pretty good distance, I gotta say. Well, you did good. First rip of the year. It's a good one, eh?
Quite the burnout.
Pretty good distance.
Oh, fuck. That's
I let off too, like it could have kept going. I was just planted at that point and it was probably wheel speed of like 180 kilometers an hour or
a lot
something.
of smoke. Well, with the one wheel peel, really.
Yeah.
That axle's turning twice as fast, right?
and the other one is balancing it out, keeping it from going sideways. It's like dead straight. Yeah. Good first rip. Time for a Bartle skeet.
Did you add air to that tire or not yet?
No. I didn't actually even look at that one.
There's not much tire left on there.
I can hear it leaking.
Is it the tire or
Yeah.
the bag? Oh, no, there's no bag there.
Oh no.
Look at the tire, how cracked up it is.
Oh no. Yeah, she's a little bald now. Yeah, see, I kind of mentioned earlier when I was in the truck with them that I was worried about leaking.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, there's a big crack there.
It's coming right out of the sidewall.
Fucking tires
See?
not roadworthy anyway, Mike.
It's good enough to get back to the city.
Just have to fill her up right before we leave.
Yeah.
And then get some tires.
Oh, and just that latest LZ and Cletus video, gotta check. She ain't dripping yet, so I guess we're not done ripping. We'll have to we'll take that tire out. I'm gonna try to roll it back a little bit, see if it's off the spot.
Hey,
No, keep going.
Oh, it's still leaking.
Put it at the top.
It's cracked pretty much the whole tire.
Yeah.
No matter where you move it, it's all fucking cracked as shit.
We got over here, maybe a golf cart wheel.
I mean, there's Mustang wheels. I mean, you could take a couple of these tires, Mustang tires, and put them on. Or, well, there's some tires right there that are off rims. Are those Mustang 14?
These would be good to burn off anyway. What is this?
Oh,
this
no,
is
they're
a
14s.
255 6015.
Oh, shit.
That's, what's that off of?
There's two of them, too.
Are these
But
dirt tires?
They're pretty
No.
fucked. They're all cracked, too.
Those were off of
255.
the welds when we got them.
Oh,
All right, yeah. I mean, you could.
yeah, these are pretty,
Yeah, look, they're all bald on this side.
pretty wrecked.
Kijiji.
Well, yeah, I mean, I knew I had to get tires anyway. I was hoping not right now before I drove it back to the city, but that's the way she goes. So I went to fill the tire up,
Tape that to the wheel.
and I realized that it's actually the valve stem that's leaking. I mean, it is cracked, and this tire is definitely bald and done, but if you hold it that way a little bit, see? So basically, I'm just gonna put this in the box, and then we're gonna drive with it like that.
You'd have to attach
Yeah,
that to
you
the
don't see
wheel
any
somehow.
problems. Yeah,
And get it balanced.
yeah, I don't know. We'll tape it up or do something to get it home. But anyways, it should be able to get me home, which was the goal. And if not, Rob will be beside me, or maybe he'll just keep driving. But either way,
I'll try to be in front or behind him because I don't want to be beside him when the tire explodes.
explodes. All the tires on this thing are junk, and I need more. And this size never really worked. It's a 205 60 R15.
Did you think it was going to work?
At the time they were
Dead
cheap.
hook?
Yeah, they're
No, I don't mean like work as a sticky tire. I mean like fitment wise, but they look too small. Like, even in the front. I mean, this truck lays out on the tire because it still has the stock inner fenders in it. So if a taller tire was there, it wouldn't lay out as hard, but basically lays on the frame right now. And I need some bigger tires, but we'll deal with that another day. Bet you guys didn't think the CRV could do that, huh? Certified race vehicle. Back at the RFG now. The truck made it, even with this repair right here. It actually stayed in mint condition. I'm gonna check the PSI actually. It probably didn't even lose any PSI. But anyways, doggy, get back over there, go pee. We got these wheels here that Rob is gonna let me use for the weekend. Or until I get new, well, just a little bit. Can't use them too long. But they're some nice 275 drag radials. They've probably been like 9s or something on the Nova. And they're on these S10/Blazer rally type wheel things. So hopefully they fit. That is the big question, but it'll look pretty sick with chrome reverse and look like I'm looking for a race this weekend or something.
maybe, yeah. You never know.
Well, they definitely look, well, the one looks pretty sick on there, but we're not sure about the fitment.
Oh yeah, they'll fit on my truck, no problem, because my rear end's an inch narrower.
Yeah. Yeah, that inch would probably help. Oh.
Then again,
Ah.
maybe they will.
No, that's probably good. That's like a
And
good,
ton on the inside.
that's a good hand. And this thing can't even,
Oh, that looks sweet.
it can't even move down that much. Like it has no suspension travel because it hits the frame,
Right.
and it needs a notch. Well, hold on. Try don't jack it for a second, and then just like lightly bounce it as to not. Okay, hold on.
There.
The flat part would touch just a tiny bit if it was like that. I mean, we could almost hammer this in just a little bit right here. It's tight, but you can see it. Yeah, it touched a little bit right there, dust. Not the edge, but like this part here, which I could probably hammer in.
Oh, up in there, yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to bust all this rust
Yeah, but
out
it's
if I
hard to
started
say how it
hammering.
would, like if they were on both, like both tires were on, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I ended up doing a little banging with the hammer just on this inner lip here. I really didn't want to disturb my patina, so I tried to be careful while hammering it with a big hammer, but should have made a little more clearance. Although it should clear anyway. Shouldn't rub. The truck doesn't really, you know, go down that much. There's not that much suspension travel. So we'll put this thing on the ground and
Just wait, now it's just gonna hook so hard.
well, instantly I'm afraid of breaking axles. That's what I'm thinking of, breaking the rear end, but I'll probably just take her easy. Just be a little poser with these things. Yeah, that looks pretty good, I'd say. Let's see how many Psi it has left. When we left Clayton's, it had like 35, I think. Well, it held up well enough. Just say that. Yeah, no, that's good. If it got to like 10 or something, that might have been sketchy, but it didn't damage the wheel. That was its job, basically. Because these tires are garbage. Rob was just saying these Blazer wheels are 7-inch wide, and so are my chrome reverse. So, I mean, this is a really good mock-up look at how it would look if I got some 275s on the chrome reverse wheels. Looks pretty sick. Have to get a bigger tire on the front too, but yeah, that's a good stance. That stance, bro. I haven't heard any